to my channel. Today is going to be a fun day. I'm actually going to be heading to my friend Liz Salzman's photo studio. If you guys don't know, she's my friend for the past 3.5 years since I've been living in downtown Toronto. It's a photo studio here in Toronto, so I'm actually going to be heading there to have a DIY painting day, and you guys used to love when I painted, so get ready for that in a bit. But a lot of you guys have been asking how I shoot my product photos for my store, and today's video is actually kindly supported by Ana Luisa. If you guys are not familiar with Ana Luisa, it is a sustainable jewelry brand that produces really high quality non-costume grade jewelry that lasts, that is really conscious about the environment. They give back, and I absolutely love their jewelry. I pretty much always wear it now. There really isn't any other brand's jewelry that I wear. I'm always wearing my Ana Luisa pieces. Today I am wearing one of my newer necklaces that I got. I love it because it's super simple, super lightweight, and really can go with anything that you wear because it's just so dainty and delicate. And I'm also wearing rings. I love wearing rings, you guys, especially when I'm shooting my product photos or my photos for my brand. When I have to have my hands in the content, my hands in the videos, I want my hands to look as expensive as possible. And the best way to do that, if you're shooting anything that includes your hands, is by wearing high quality jewelry. So if you notice in any of my product photos, when I am wearing rings or stuff like that, they are from Ana Luisa, these new ones that I got. I'm obsessed with them. They're so pretty, nice and gold, and I love them. Not only that, they're durable and can hold up to all the product that I throw on them when I'm shooting content. Definitely check out analuisa.com because they are hosting a lot of sales right now for the holiday season that's quickly approaching, so you can get all my favorite pieces on a crazy discount. You can also use my discount code Bronwyn Papineau to get a discount when you shop any of my pieces or anything that you like on the store. So definitely make sure to check them out in the link in the description box down below, along with my discount code if you want money off my favorite jewelry brand. Anyway, I'm going to talk to you guys and show you guys how I shoot most of my product photos for glowatelier.com, the Instagram, the homepage, the website, everything. But what's most important and what really makes the photos, in my opinion, look their best is the kind of camera and lens that I use. I personally love using my old Nikon D5-200 to shoot my product photos for anything that has to do with the website, especially the website. For Instagram, I don't mind too much if I use sometimes iPhone content, especially for videos, because it doesn't really make a huge difference on social media, but I always love to throw in some high-res images there. But for the website, it's always my Nikon D5-200. But what really makes a difference is the lens that I use. This lens was not cheap. I believe it was just under $1,000. It is the Nikkor 85mm 1.8 lens. But this is one of the lenses I have in my collection that I'm so grateful I got. It is a single focal point lens, which means you're not able to zoom in or zoom out when you use it. So if you want to adjust how far out or how close you are in when shooting content, you have to physically move your body to adjust it, which can make shooting content a little bit difficult. If you're especially in a small room, you're not really going to have that much space in your photo. When I shoot my content, I prefer doing it outside on my balcony in direct sunlight. So most of my photos, actually I'm pretty sure all my photos on my website and on the Instagram are always shot in direct, blinding bright sunlight. I love using natural lighting, especially if it's a sunny day. That's usually when I'm going to be shooting. I always try to take advantage of a sunny day to get all my content, because that level of light just produces the most crisp images, in my opinion. Backdrop for my products, I really love using tiles. This is such a photo hack if you're looking for great flat lay photos, or if you're just doing product shots, anything really product photography. I love sourcing my backdrops as tiles from home hardware stores. So literally Home Depot is where I get pretty much all my tiles for my backdrops. The bigger the tile as well, the better, and the more likely I am to use it. You can get fake marble slabs, you can get real marble slabs, you can get just plain tiles, you can get subway tiles, you can get all different types of looks that I think really enhance the whole experience and aesthetic and vibe of the photo. I usually love using tiles as well because if you haven't noticed, I use a lot of water, and using water means I can damage natural backdrops. If I'm using fabric, if I'm using paper, I can't really use water, or I have to be really careful to not get product on those backdrops because it would destroy it. So using tiles is my #1 favorite way to capture my product photography and have a lot more options with playing around with the product, letting the product splash around, and also utilizing water to have a really fun, dynamic, textured experience with my content. In shooting water specifically, I always have to use a remote control for my camera. I got this remote control on Amazon. I think it was like $20 or $30. You can get them so cheap, and it has changed the photography game for me when it comes to shooting product for my store or for my Instagram. It allows me to be able to take the kind of content I want while not actually physically being behind the camera. I'm able to be pouring water over my products and rapidly shooting content so I can get rapid fire shots to get that slow motion or that water in motion footage. Now it's too cold outside right now for me to go out on the balcony and show you guys how I shoot my water shots because it is too cold. I can't do it, you guys, and it requires a crazy amount of setup. But I will show you some of the behind the scenes footage I have captured over the summertime where I was shooting water shots, if I can find any, and also show you some of the video footage I got and photos I got while shooting with water, simply by having my camera set up on a tripod and standing and pouring like a pot of water or a kettle of water that's not boiling over my product and just holding down the trigger on this to make the shutter go. Now, if you're wondering how to get those really crisp water shots, again, direct, strong beams of light are really gonna make that water crisp and clear, and you need your shutter speed to be super fast. Quickly and instantly and continuously be shooting when you hold down that trigger to make sure that you're able to catch every single water drop in clear clarity. Say for example, you don't have a sunny day or anything like that, you can use lights. I personally don't really like using lights because it just doesn't come out the same. Or you can use a flash, which some people do as well. That gives you that really crisp look also. Even if you don't have a balcony, you can still shoot your photos inside, just putting your setup inside as well. So this is how I usually like to do mine. I set up one of my favorite tiles that's big enough in the full frame of the photo. Then I like using my colored papers that I got from the Japanese dollar store. It's really just like construction paper. And I set those up behind the tiles and use a little bit of tape to secure it on the back, and then shoot my product via inside as long as it's in that direct beam of light. When shooting anything with my hands in the picture, I always make sure that I prep my nails so that they look nice and as clean as possible. I think the worst thing with product photography or hand photography are photos where the nails are just looking dirty, they're chipped, the cuticles aren't pushed back. I really want my hands to look the best that they possibly can for the photos. So before shooting with my hands, I always make sure I push back my cuticles, trim my cuticles, and then I file my nails to make sure they're all almost the same length if possible. And then I also always make sure to moisturize my hands so they don't look dry, so they look nice and soft. And then I always put on my rings. So I'm obsessed with my new Ana Luisa ones. I think they're stunning, and they're gonna help give that aesthetic and that vibe of luxury to the content as well. I love having my rings on and having my nails and hands prepped when shooting video content as well, because with most video content, my hands have to be in the shot. So having those rings on, having my hands moisturized, the nails pushed back. Even better is if you have your nails done with a nice long nail that's like a natural shade, really high gloss. That's gonna be perfect for the content as well. For my texture videos, I actually don't use my Nikon. This camera is not very good for shooting video. If it's for the website, I'm gonna be using the camera behind me. This is my Panasonic Lumix GH4 camera. It's basically a camera designed mainly for video. It's not really my favorite for taking photos unless I get like a new lens for it, but I personally prefer the aesthetic that my Nikon gives me for photo. that's totally my own preference. You can take amazing photos on that DSLR. If I'm shooting slow motion video as well, it's always on that camera as well. So any kind of video content that you do see on the website or any slow motion videos are 100% always done on my Panasonic Lumix GH4. If it's video on my Instagram account for the business, it's usually with my Samsung Galaxy Note S20 Plus. I always shoot my social media videos on my phone just because it's quick and it's easy, and most social media content is for like TikTok or Reels when it comes to video. So that kind of content is just a lot easier to create in the moment on the phone, I find. I've tried creating TikToks and Reels using and sourcing footage on my laptop and my computer, but it just takes so much more time to do, and it becomes a real process that I just find is unnecessary. And that is how I shoot my content for product photography, flat lays, everything to do with the business. But anyway, yo guys, I need to head out. I need to go do my DIY day with the girls. I hope you guys like this segment. Let's head on over. Song from, or was it just like an old,
it was
like
probably in like a bunch of stuff at one point.
2005.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't mind a blue if it's like really like minimal veins in it. I am here at Liz's wonderful studio, Amica Studio, and we are having a girls' day to DIY anything we want. So for myself, I'm going to be making one of those, what's it called? Petrified cloud paintings? I've been wanting
textured wall art.
Textured wall art.
Minimalist textured wall art.
Minimalist textured wall art. It's gonna be great. I've been wanting to do this for over half a year now. I've had the canvas for about a year. I just haven't mentally gotten around to doing it because you know how busy a girl has been. But we have Liz here on the floor ready to go. And then we also have Rachel on the floor. Where is she? There she is.
Ready to go too.
Yeah, and it's gonna be great. Our friend Hannah is going to be arriving soon. She had some issues with her air conditioning in the morning, but anyway, I'm really excited for this. It's gonna be cute, it's gonna be cozy, there's gonna be food, there's gonna be coffee, so keep on watching if that sounds like your cup of tea.
I don't know, I might just like, well, there's the teaspoons in there if you want. I'm gonna have to figure out how to do this.
Oh, I love those.
Yeah, I got them for $10 from Value Village. Get in. I'll just projects. Oh, sound.
You could, instead of sanding, even just like make a few like scratches in it.
Really?
Yeah, something for it to grip onto. I don't know if I should do clouds or waves. I kind of like the idea of waves.
Maybe try it and then like paint over it to see if it's.
Yeah. I always love water themes for like art, like really creamy looking water.
Okay, so here we got this and the stuff that we had left over. It's very hard to open.
Okay. We could use like oh, you're already
Great minds. The coloring of this camera is so good. It just makes everything so like.
Do you think? Because I was thinking it's too purpley, but I'm not too sure if that's the LCD screen.
Which one is this?
It's the new Sony ZV-1. Which one?
It's the A6100, like that's the typical like beauty blogger vlogging camera. You know, it's like the one with the lenses.
Oh yeah, no, I didn't want that. I want something I can easily throw in my pocket.
I fit that in my back. Same size. The same size as that.
So Rachel is doing the painting of vases.
Yeah, these ugly ones.
To be like a stone themed texture. What is it? It's like the baking soda and paint
Yeah,
trick?
so just literally baking powder and paint.
Nice.
I have a feeling though that I'm gonna run out of paint for the number of vases I have.
Oh my god, perhaps.
Maybe.
But you have a good amount of paint.
Yeah, Liz and I did go crazy. There's more paint in there too.
Oh my gosh. Liz is starting with preparing her board for putting tiles on, so she has backdrops for product photos. I love this. It's so satisfying spreading this stuff.
It is. I don't have all the tools I need, but
No.
okay. Oh, that's for the painting.
Rachel and Liz got this super giant tub of plaster drywall. So awesome. Thanks, guys. I brought a tiny one.
Oh, you did? Okay,
I did. It was in my backpack.
Buy all the stuff for everybody, so all you need to do is just come.
Yeah.
And just pay for your tickets, which would include like food, drink, and all of the stuff that you need.
Okay, so I just finished my textured art. The idea is like waves in the water, but like small waves, and then like little strokes of like not wavy water, I guess. But yeah, so I'm gonna let it dry. I don't know, it might take the whole day, might not. And then I think I will add like a blush of like watercolor to it, just to make it more obvious that it's water and not clouds. But yeah, I think I like it so far. It was fun and super easy. I just used like a plastic fork and knife the whole time, and it was like, Rachel has her pots going. Hannah's doing the similar concept with the textured art, which is really pretty. And Liz is doing, what do we call this again?
Minimal, I don't know.
Abstract. Minimal abstract. We're not too sure, but it's going to be fun anyway.
I don't know if I like this color though.
You can always go over it though. Just like sitting around watching everyone do stuff. All right, everyone, I think we've been, how many hours? Well, I got here at like 1. No, at 12 something, 12:20, 5 hours. I am finished at Liz's. I'm tired. I think we were there for about 6 hours, just crafting and painting and making stuff. I'm pretty content with mine. I left it there to dry because it's thick with plaster, so it needs to set before you can really move it anywhere confidently. But I'm so excited to bring it here. I have no idea what wall I'm gonna put it on, but it's definitely gonna go on one of them. I have no idea where, but I was talking to the girls about how I just really want to like purge my place because like it's chaotic. Partly because I'm trying to run a skincare company out of here, but it is always like, it's too much stuff. It's just too much stuff, but I need everything. I need it to a degree. I mean, I don't need my tennis rackets that are currently out on the floor. That's not necessary, but you know what I mean. But anyway, it was so much fun. I haven't painted or done anything with a canvas in like 2 years because it's just life gets ahead of you, you know? And like, I love painting, and some of you guys may remember back in Australia when I was doing a lot of painting, that was like a therapy for me during like a really hard time in my life. And it's just so nice to like unleash that random creativity that like doesn't really have a purpose. Like for me, like editing videos and editing photos and stuff is like a form of creativity, but because it's associated with work, there's a different sort of underlying pressure to it, and it's just not, it's not as relaxing. But this is great. I'm so glad we did this. We want to do it maybe once a month. That probably won't happen because we're all so busy, but you know how it is. Anyway, you guys, I am pooped. I'm exhausted. I was exhausted when I woke up. I'm exhausted now. I think I'm just going to rinse off because I feel a little dirty. I feel like I'm covered in dust or something. And I don't know what I'm gonna do for dinner. I don't know. I don't know what I should do for dinner. Like, I really don't know. Like, I'm not that hungry, but realistically, I barely ate today. Like snacks, like crackers and cheese and some fruit. So I definitely need to eat some real food, but I think I'll message HoneyBii and ask and see what he wants to eat so we can maybe coordinate something fresh and healthy. I don't know. And then probably watch some more Downton Abbey because we have been so addicted to that lately. My God. But like, it's so bad because I was telling the girls this, like we watch it till like 1 a.m, 1:30 a.m. My sleep schedule is a mess now, but like every episode's like an hour long. How can you not? It's like K-dramas. You can't stop watching. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this vlog. Remember, I upload 1 to 2 videos every single week here on this channel with lifestyle content, including day in the life vlogs, skincare related videos, hair videos, DIY beauty hacks, DIY furniture, DIY things, and overall everything to do with beauty, style, fashion, lifestyle. You'll find it here on this channel. So if that sounds like your cup of tea. Definitely make sure to subscribe with the notification bell turned on, or else YouTube will not be so kind to show you my videos. There's only 3% of my subscribed audience gets recommended my videos, which is atrocious. So if you want to make sure that you don't miss out on the next upload, make sure you hit the notification bell. Don't worry, the notifications are non-aggressive. I have notifications turned on my phone for all my YouTube subscriptions that I enjoy, because I know I do want to not miss one, because I don't want the YouTube algorithm to dictate what I get to see. So definitely consider doing that. Catch me on my social media platforms. I am always active on my Instagram account. You can catch me on Twitter for random bursts and thoughts throughout the day. I'm on TikTok as well, and you can catch me live streaming occasionally on Twitch if you ever want to hang out with me live and chat. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye. Right, my boy? Bye-bye. Oh, squeak. You sad? Oh. You sad because your honey boy isn't here right now? Yeah. Yeah, you like your honey boy. I have officially lost my mind and randomly started singing solo karaoke to old anime theme songs and endings. But you know what they say, that karaoke is the best stress relief. So here I am by myself at home sending video clips of me singing horridly to my sister and for you guys. I cannot sing. And you know what the funniest thing is like when I was living in Japan, like Kim and I loved doing karaoke together because we both understand we're not the best. And it was so embarrassing going to karaoke with other people, because they'd be like, oh, I'm sure you're one of those people that says you can't sing and then you start singing and it's great. And I'd be like, no, I can't sing. And then I'd start singing and people would just be quiet and not say anything. I'm like, I can't sing. I can't. It's so embarrassing. Anyway, I shared that clip for you guys because I'm having fun and this is hilarious. This is so hilarious. I am enjoying myself. I am relieving my stress.